Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Eador, Masters of the Broken World with Wando Bondo. We're playing the White Wizard. Alright, well we finally got Mithril. And that's pretty good. And we got another guard here. And we've already constructed in this territory. I think we finished our stables. So now we can move straight into this other territory, and this one's only +3, so it's not really going to give us much, but we can grow it and we'll be able to put mine in there. And then here we have +7, and we'll get +10 more for the mine with mithril. And then we'll see what's next. Alright, and Belith is just moving around as far as I can tell. I think it was here in Clear Thicket, and now it's moving to Singing Hills, so not doing too much. I was really looking forward to the battle that we were going to have. I thought for sure we were going to have a battle around in here somewhere, but it didn't happen. For some reason, he just took off. Okay, well, we already have the spells that we need. We already know we can do it with these spells. And hopefully we'll have another good and easy place to go, like last time. I think that's it. We already built this time, and we don't have any rituals, and we can't build any more or buy any more. And we could put somebody in the garrison here. Whoops. We could put somebody in the garrison just for fun. It's usually a good idea to put somebody in the garrison. Okay. And I guess we should probably, well, we really don't have any money right now, but we could put somebody in the garrison in our other garrison as well, which is here, I believe. But we're there right now, and we have a guard, so. But way out here, I wouldn't mind having a garrison. We might not be close by. Want to slow something down if anything gets there. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Alright, 12 units, just like before. Orcs, Orcs, Witch Doctor, Orc Club Thrower, Ogre, and Cyclops. Wow, there's no Orcs. I don't know, I think this is Orc Witch Doctors and Orc Club Throwers, but no Orcs. I'm curious. Yeah, hopefully we'll get some good terrain. So not as good, but we can block something right in here easily, and then we'll just have to block up things here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have enough to block it up. We have a spider here, can block up anything that gets into this area here. Those are the plains, forest. We need that hill for the spider. We need the hills for the elves. And this is the weakest Pegasus we have. Here's our newest Pegasus that we're working on with the swiftness. Might be pretty good. Rather have the swordsman out here. Then the elf could retreat back and we could move the swordsman up. Or we can put the swordsman here and we can move the Pegasus forward or the swordsman forward. As long as we have our strong hitters out there. And this looks pretty good. We've got our elves and our spiders on the hill, and we have our swordsmen in the front line, and we have a good front line all the way across except for right here. Otherwise, we have our swordsmen and Pegasus and spiders, or Pegasi and spiders. I think this is good. And this one's easier than the last one. We only have 2 ogres and 1 cyclops. And here's an orc. I don't know what happened with that other deal. It said there was no orcs. I guess it said orcs, but we just couldn't see. It just cut it off somehow or something. Okay. Well, then I suppose we better slow it down. And we'll move forward here. We'll close the line right here. We'll use our haste. And we'll start trying to work on our new units. Especially this Pegasus right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That should be fine. We can move 7 spaces, right? So which we should have shot with the elves first. Oh well. Gotta get that kill for the Pegasus instead. We'll shoot that orc. And how much do they hit back for? 18. That's not too bad. And we have 3. So we'll take a good hit, but we move 7. This is the one with the haste. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That's good. I think it's worth it. We're going to take a big hit. 12. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering if we were going to lose morale. I don't really want to lose morale, but okay. That's all we're going to do for this turn. We used up all of our elves. We went with the hero, and we used 2 Pegasi for attacks, hit and run attacks. Alright, then we'll sleep that Cyclops. We'll heal this Pegasus. We'll shoot here. And what about a finish? Oh, that's pretty much a kill. And back again. And then we'll start working on this one. Get that orc, and we can then come in, hit and run that orc real easy. And maybe one more big hit on this other ogre. We could lose another morale. Ooh, we lost our morale, definitely. But that was a nice hit. Okay. Alright, that's good enough. We'll put a sleep on this ogre. Definitely come and get that kill. Is this the one? Yes. A kill. Wow, that's pretty intense. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I don't really want this one. This orc has forced march. I really don't want to get hit. I think I want to wait. What about this orc? No, yeah, force march right there. Let's move our swordsman forward. I don't think this orc can do that much damage. 10. I don't think it'll take... Our swordsman will take much damage at all. 10 to 15. How much damage does our new Pegasus do? 15 plus the charge. That'd probably be a kill right there anyway. Well, we'll just start softening up these next orcs, I guess. Okay. We'll just web this orc, and that will stop this whole line except for right here. Then we'll come and do a will kill here. We have one more turn for the haste, so we'll do that and come back here maybe. And then we'll be able to come all the way across and wipe out this orc. Hopefully I'm shooting the right one. Okay. That's only 16 damage. We want to do as much damage as we can with this Pegasus, and really we should try to take some damage so we can maybe get another Hero's Cross. Who knows? 3 Hero's Crosses, that's impossible. But we'll try. Ooh, there's a force march. Didn't quite see that coming. We only moved 5 spaces now. We should do a haste. Get the kill. And oh, it's only stuck for 1 turn. Alright, now stuck for 3 turns. That's good. We'll move the swordsman up on the hill that way with the force march. This club door doesn't even have force march, so that's good. And we're stuck over here 9 more turns in the sleep, and we could do a haste. An astral energy. We're not taking a lot of damage. Okay. Oh no. Of course not. Alright, that's alright. Time to soften those targets up just a little bit. Eight more turns. See if we take any damage. Not a lot of counterattack, that's for sure. Alright, 6 more turns. Time to start moving that spider. Actually, that club thrower, okay, that club thrower does not have forced march, so it can't get to the spider. Boom. There's some damage. Alright. Wait on that spider. Alright, we have 5 more turns, so that's good. We don't want to use up too much gems. Alright. Okay, up on the hill. We have 1 web. Alright. And no more haste. Let's put haste on this Pegasus and keep working at these giants. We'll move back as far as possible, get a little bit of an extra charge. Got 26, and I don't know how much they do. We'll have to wake it up after that. Alright. I think we're good here. But we're not waking that one up yet. We're going to do this Cyclops. Matter of fact, let's wait. We got 1 more turn. Alright, we'll do the Cyclops now. And it's stuck in the web for 3 turns. So it's a goner. And we'll get the kill here. And we have 5 more turns left on this ogre. We'll move back again. And we'll wait. And now we'll take 1 more hit off this ogre so we can get a little damage. Oh, it only lost 4 hit points. Alright, I'm going to take a nice running shot at this. Get the kill next time. Okay. Need a magic weapon for that spider. And there goes that. Then that should do it. Get some extra morale, but we're not getting that much. Okay. Go ahead and heal. And hopefully this is a kill. No, not quite. Nope, still not. Oh well. Then we'll web it again. Alright, it's stuck for 3 turns. I think everything's healed up. Everybody's healed up here. Alright. 155, not as good as before. 1 gem, about the same as before. Well, I think we'll take the defense. That's a little bit better than 1 morale. I think it takes 4 more morale to get, or 4, I mean, it takes a lot more morale to get an extra damage. Then I think that defense is usually better than that. So that'll be 6 defense. It's not too bad. And I think we'll take that, because the chances of getting... Alright, the chance of getting another Hero's Cross is pretty small. We'll try for another one, but probably not going to get one. But we want as many heavy hitters as we can get. Zeros has returned, 4% explored, nothing unusual. Oh, here we go. While exploring the province of Crayfish Sloughs, the hero Earthrim found something unusual. Garden of Stone. Continue exploring. Ancient ruins. Continue exploring. Okay. Ancient burial ground. Is rumored among the locals that this is a pagan shrine of their remote ancestors, and many people begin to bring flowers to the ancient graves, paying tribute to the memory of their relatives long gone. Put up an obelisk? Yeah, I think it backfires. Don't distract me. Dig up the tombs in search of treasure. Yes, let's not be distracted from important matters. All the rest of them go bad from what I remember. Okay. We need a guard first thing. And then we're at negative 89 again. Okay, are we going to be able to use Fairwind and get all the way back? What about here? Do we have a stable? No, but we will, and then we'll be able to move into Empty Hills. So if we go with Fairwind, we'll be able to go, let's say it costs 3 to get across there, but then it only costs 1 to get across there. But I don't know how many it takes to get across here. We have 2. And we'll get 4 more from the Fairwind. That's 6. I think Hills is the most. It costs 4. That would be 5. So we should be able to move right into there without anything in here. So let's build a mine and start getting some extra income. So we were at 89, now we're at 80. So that's not bad. And what about Belith? Okay, went from here back to here. So he's coming back around, even though he didn't get anything. You know, I think he's bankrupt is what I think it is. I think he just doesn't have enough money for troops. And so he fought a battle, and then now he's saving up for more units because he has to replace all of his units every time he goes into battle. And I think he's just broke. I really think that they're bankrupt. That's what I'm guessing now. Because he's not going back to the castle to get some strong unit. I think he might be bankrupt. I really don't know. But something's funny going on. Alright, we built everything there. We don't have anything to do here. I think all of our provinces are quiet and peaceful. Yeah, I think these are the worst 2, and they're pretty good. No, here's the worst one. Xantar Wood, still crazy. That's not bad though. And building things. Can we build something that's going to give us money? Alright, we need this. 450 for the build. It reduces the cost of construction by 10%. Well, that's the next one we're going to build. Because we need that for all except for this one. Slows down the unrest or the growth rate in the capital province. Reduces corruption by 10%. And corruption here is 100 or 125, so it would give us 12 gold per turn to build for 350 for 12. So if it was 10, it would take 35 turns. So it'd probably take around 30 turns to get our money back, which isn't bad. Or we can reduce the cost of building, but we're pretty broke right now, so we don't want to spend too much money. We gotta keep battling. Well, I think we've done everything we're gonna do. Actually, let's take a look and see what we got. Giant spiders, that's good, and medusas, that's good. Both of these would be really good. I think so. That's in the 4th ring. We might stop by there and do that. I don't know. Or come back. Well, eventually we're going to come back here and work on the 4th ring after we do the 3rd ring. We're going to go through, get our resources, and then come back and do this 3rd ring. Start making some money, and then see how it goes. And if it's too easy, we'll go to the 4th ring. Okay, well, I think that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and until the next time, be well.